Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. As you guys can see up on the screen, today I want to talk a little bit about NIO Incorporated. This is ticker symbol NIO. It's NIO, same as the company. They keep it nice and easy there for you. And this stock had a very, very good day today. Obviously, as you guys can see up on the screen, being up 17.27%. And saying it had a very, very good day is underrating it. This thing had an amazing day, an insane day, a day that you don't see very often, especially for a company valued at $39 billion. You know, companies that big, they don't have 17% days. This is crazy. This was madness. And yes, it was fueled overall by the markets doing pretty good. I don't know. Usually I scroll down because it shows it right there, but it doesn't for some of the Chinese stocks, I don't think. But I know that Dow Jones was up between 1 and 2%. The NASDAQ was up like 3%. S&P was up like 1.8%. Russell was up like 3%. You know, the indices were doing very, very well today. And after things have been so beat down so far into 2022, and after January has been historically rough, historically bad, historically sad, this is so nice to see that we finally have some positive, price action for some of our favorite stocks. But is this what's expected going forward in the future? Is February going to be, a whole new chapter in this book? Are things going to turn around? Is there more blood in the streets ahead? I don't know. We got to talk about some of that stuff. So definitely drop a like if you guys do enjoy this video. I'd appreciate that a ton. And subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. With that being said, let's get right into this one. So again, despite this 17% day, which again, crazy single day, has us at 24.51 at the close today, NIO stock is still down 26.7% on the year. That is just in 31 days and even less trading days. That's crazy. After we have a 17% update, we're still down 26.77%. That is really wild. That's hard to kind of comprehend. That's hard to understand. But that is how bad of a start to this year it has been. That is how bad of a January we are going through right now. But some of the good news and some of the stuff that people are saying right now about NIO, this coming out that the Model 3 best-selling car in Europe regardless of fuel type. Good news for the NIO ET5. Obviously, talking about the Tesla Model 3 and how it's selling very well, that it's doing very good again, and regardless of fuel type over in Europe, meaning that they are very excited about electronic vehicles, that people over in Europe are really liking them. This does say that the Model 3 is the best-selling car in Europe at 27,000 out of all ICE and EV vehicles. European EV sales in December were 30% of all total sales. EV sales along the S curve, could European EV sales be 50% plus by December of 2022? I don't know. It seems maybe a little bit high, but it's interesting. China priced Tesla Model 3, and there's some of the prices and different stuff like that. So, obviously people know that the rising tide lifts all boats, and that, hey, if the Model 3 for Tesla is doing so well, and NIO has a ton of initiatives where they're trying to grow in Europe, and they're already in some European countries, and I know they're trying to get to some more European countries, that, hey, this could be very good. And even if Tesla is the top dog, that doesn't mean NIO can't be number 2, they can't be top 3, they can't be top 5, and still sell a ton of vehicles and still make a ton of money. So, while this wasn't directly NIO related news, obviously having some good news for Tesla is good news for the EV space overall, and really shows the growth and potential and overall just acceptance that a lot of people have that maybe wasn't there a couple years ago. We also have this on the fact that NIO is partnering with Piper Maddox, the global renewable energy recruitment specialist. The Chinese EV maker NIO and the global renewable energy recruitment specialist Piper Maddox announced a new partnership towards the European expansion confirmed by the automaker for this year. The recruitment company has already available 22 job vacancies in the markets aimed by NIO. Germany, Denmark, Sweden, and the Netherlands. Again, just more and more kind of firepower to help them grow in Europe. Again, just like how we just talked about, how Europe has such an awesome opportunity. Europe seems very accepting of EVs overall. Tesla's already having some massive successes. They're doing a lot of great stuff. There's obviously a ton of people throughout all of Europe. Maybe people of different kind of income levels and wealth, and maybe people who will be more inclined or less inclined to buy EVs, especially expensive EVs and stuff. But hey, this is a great thing. They are getting more involved with renewable energy people and people that are going to help them quicker and more efficiently and more effectively spread over into Europe. So I thought this was really, really cool as well, and some good news coming out. Another thing, this is kind of interesting, that Neo is in Forza Horizon 5, a very, very popular racing game. And yeah, you get the Neo cars in it. Obviously, this is going to be very, very good just for their overall branding and marketing, you know, making Neo a more normal car company that, hey, this is going to help with their brand awareness. You know, people who play this game are going to recognize, potentially learn about, maybe for the first time ever, that, hey, Neo is a car company. Neo makes some cool cars. They make some fast cars. They make some interesting cars. And, you know, maybe if you play this game and Neo's your favorite car, or you learn a little bit about them, that's going to be really, really great. Especially, obviously, video games geared more towards younger audiences and stuff like that, hey, in the future, Neo can really make this go a long way. But either way, it's just really, really cool. I think it's awesome. I think this is a cool way to obviously spread brand awareness and things like that. Obviously, a really, really cool racing game that a lot of people do enjoy. You know, people who enjoy cars and stuff a lot. So I think this is cool. I think overall it's a very, very good thing for Neo. Again, I don't want to like overplay it too much and say it's like, oh, you know, this is going to make Neo stock skyrocket or anything like that. But no, it's a good thing overall. I don't know. I didn't translate this. Off to an adventure in Mexico. The 1360 horsepower Neo EP9 will be featured in the Microsoft game Forza Horizon 5 from February 3rd, 2022, making its debut as the first Chinese supercar in the Forza Horizon series. So, hey, that's super cool. People are going to try it. People are going to try it out. People are going to, you know, be driving it in game. Also, we had this, that Neo is trending on Twitter, over 6 million impressions in 24 hours today. Again, partly because people love this stock. It has a very, very dedicated community, very, very big fan base around EVs, the company, the technology, but also the stock. And then also the fact that, hey, this thing went up 17% today. So there's a ton of people talking about it, you know, very high volume in the trading, everything like that. So yeah, this thing, you know, is popping off on Twitter today. Everybody's talking about Neo. We also had this, Neo planning to enter Hungary, pointing to a new European market. So that is very, very cool. You know, some people are saying that, hey, maybe this isn't 100% accurate. You know, Hungary is big on a back office support, so I wouldn't translate it to Neo entering Hungary just yet. But either way, you know, maybe this means we will be getting that expansion to Hungary in the near future, maybe hopefully the next couple months, next couple years, whatever. But again, just how we talked about them trying to grow and expand more and more around Europe and more around the world. Hey, maybe Hungary is going to be one of these next places for them to go and be able to, you know, make even more money, run up some of those sales numbers, and find another place to be very, very successful, which I think is going to be cool. And then people getting very, very hyped up and excited to hear the ET7 order numbers tomorrow. Everyone says, if you know, you know. Neo has never and won't ever divulge order numbers, but they do report delivery numbers. So there is going to be, you know, a potential big catalyst for Neo tomorrow. You know, if those numbers come out and they're good, if they're better than people expect, if they're just kind of eye-poppingly good, could be great for the stock. It could be something that pushes us even higher. It could be something that gets even more people excited about this. But if numbers slow down, if numbers are maybe a little bit worse than expected, if numbers aren't too exciting, if they aren't too interesting, especially with how the market is right now, where things are tumbling down. Yes, we're celebrating a 17% update today, but understand, in recent weeks and months, the sentiment is still definitely downward. It's still definitely a negative sentiment. It's going to take a lot of great news, a lot of momentum, not just for Neo, but for the whole market to get out of this thing. So, you know, if the numbers come out and they're not too stellar, they're not too exciting, watch out. But if the numbers are good, this could be the start of, hey, maybe things are turning around. Maybe February is going to be a great month. Maybe the rest of 2022 is going to be awesome. Who knows? But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate that so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about NIO. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe, save today, and all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.